Welcome back to the action today in Richland Center High School. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Southwest Technical College. Are you someone who wants to make an impact in your community? Jail officers are one of the most needed public safety positions in Southwest Wisconsin. Southwest Tech is offering basic jail officer training course this summer. This course is only 5 weeks and runs from May 24th to June 28th. Graduates of Southwest Tech Jail Academy will be eligible to earn Wisconsin Department of Justice Jail Officer certification that will allow them to apply for jobs that have an average salary of $47,000 a year. Application deadline is February 28th. Well, we'll come back to the action, and Kirk Lear and Alex Klum and Evan Pitts right now.
Yes. As we talked about, we're going to come back here as we finish up semifinals on the other two bouts. We're going to have some action here in the Wrestleback side of it for these wrestlers to catch up into the semifinals on the fifth place side of the fourth and fifth place side of the bracket. So, as he mentioned, Alex Klum coming back to action after his first round loss, and this is his chance to wrestle Espen Pitts from Mauston. No score here. Everything today is we do even in the consolation side, because we'll just basically call this a qualifying tournament for the state tournament. Everything is 6 minutes. There are no 1 minute periods here, so everybody just keeps wrestling these 6 minute matches. So no score here, about a minute to go here. As we finish, like I say, we've got 220 down in the one weight class there and 285 in the other one, and we just got a fall down there at 220.
That's Zorik from Melman GET.
Yep. GET wins down there and completes that bracket. I think we do have Buckholz coming up down there too. So you watch that one with Buckholz, and I'll watch this one with Klum. And we'll see where we go here to finish up this round, plus complete or start this Wrestleback round. 2-0 now in favor of Klum as we winding down the first period. So he got a nice takedown there. Now working for a cradle here. If he can get the young man over. Hear some more screaming as Lodi coming to get close, getting a fall there in the other quarterfinal. Is Carl's just about start action down there on mat number 3.
Yep, we've got Bruce Buckholz, Richland Center, and he's from Melman GT, Cisco Jimenez. Bruce looks like more of a man than I do. Got full facial hair, back tattoo.
He's having a good year. Missed the Clash tournament last week because of illness. So he's, I'm sure, looking to get back into action here today. Another one of those seniors that Richland Center has that's looking to keep his season alive here today. Down on the other end here, we're now into the second period. 2-1 in favor of Alex Klum from Viroqua, the freshman. Close match in the center mat there, but 3 near fall just scored by the Lodi wrestler. Is Mauston wrestler, get back to his name.
Got the Hannibal Lecter mask on, protecting some type of facial injury.
Yep.
Buckholz with the takedown. He's in near fall criteria right now. He's leading 2-0. I believe the ref's holding a 2 count right now. No, he's holding 3.
Real close to a fall there if he can get it. 2-2 now tied up here in this Wrestleback match. So we have Alex Klum again against Espen Pitts from Mauston. Nasita. As Carl said, we have to start tossing in that co-op in there. Co-ops are becoming more and more common in a lot of sports. Nice in here with the Firemen's. Now got around behind for a second there, but now has come back to the single leg. You got a fall down there, didn't you?
Buckholz with a minute 32 pin time over Cisco Jimenez of Melman GET.
Still in deep on that single leg. Now switching to a double leg. Klum has got to pick it up. 10 seconds to go. Doesn't want to let him spin behind there. Nice job of securing that single leg. Going to wind down here, and probably the best thing to happen for him is not to give up anything. 2-2 score as we're going to go into the third period. Still looking for that other opponent here in this Prairie du Chien Lodi match, because the loser of this bout, as we mentioned earlier, is going to go up and wrestle Owen Zom from Viroqua in another Wrestleback to 5th place later on here. I guess we just will say that's going to be 45 minutes from now.
Yep.
You're going to need that rest time. Do we have down there another Wrestleback match? That's all the way bounced up. And as you saw, in our Wrestleback here at 113, they decided to go neutral. There's a lot of noise here in that final quarterfinal match at 285, and it looks like the young man from Lodi is going to come out on top there. He's going to move on to the quarterfinals against Brett Bindle from River Valley. Now close to Klum, coming around behind. He's got a real nice crossface in. Needs to drive into that and either secure a cradle there, or plus then kick his leg back. But he also has to be careful that Pitts is trying to swirl around there and get his own leg, but they're going to call a stalemate. We're going to go back to center again. 58 seconds to go here.
Now big brother Vinny Klum at 138 pounds is wrestling on mat 3.
Okay. So we got Klum on one end and Klum on the other end, huh?
As soon as everything updates for me, I will.
And it's updating on all the sides. It's still 35 seconds to go. Another stalemate there.
I believe they just said Arcadia. Yep.
Esteban from Arcadia, yep.
This, I do believe, is another rematch from the conference tournament last weekend.
25 seconds to go here in this Wrestleback match now. Still 2-2 score again. Alex Klum comes in deep on a single leg, but he just can't cut the corner, can't quite pick it up there.
He's doing a good job driving in after it.
He just can't get it in the air.
Well, if he doesn't give 2 up, we're going into overtime.
Oh, wow.
No, they gave him that.
I guess so. So that's going to be the end of Alex Klum's season, as he's going to end it, the freshman, with 2 losses today, so he'll be 22-20 on the year.
Well, we're going to swing down and pick up Vinny Klum's match on mat 3. So we're scoreless, 30 seconds in. Both wrestlers still on their feet. Both working head alongside head. Vinny with a high crotch attempt, gets in, kind of doubles up the opposite side you would traditionally see that happen on, but they're going to go out of bounds. Yeah, they're going Wrestlebacks right into semis.
Yep, they're going to keep action here as we thought we would until we get to the placement rounds, and then we'll have a break. So get those done. Now we're up to 120 Wrestleback here.
I would I would read an ad here, but it's Stanek Dental, and with the Clum out on the mat, I don't know if I could do that in good faith.
Yep. Wrestleback action on all three mats now. 120 mat 1, 126 mat 2, and as we said, our Viroqua match at 138 on the far end.
So with the takedown, Clum leads 2-0. We've got 5 seconds to go, period number 1. And while they're flipping the disc, I will thank Stanek Dental. When it comes to dental care in the La Crosse area, be sure to contact the Gentle Dentist, Dr. Erica Stanek. For over 10 years, Dr. Stanek has been providing dental care for the entire family with a comfortable and inviting atmosphere. Well, I believe it is Esteban's choice to start in the down position. And we'll get whistled away for period number 2. Quick to his feet. Clum trying to bring the return back down. Now they've got just a few seconds really before that's a stalling call. So you're gonna cut him. 2-1 as they go to work on their feet.
Quick glance at these team scores. I see Prairie du Chien. We still got a lot of wrestling to do yet, but Prairie du Chien and Lodi have kind of separated themselves out from the rest of the field a little bit.
But there's only a half point between them.
Yeah, it could be interesting race there.
Clum looking to do a little Kelly dump. Does get the 2 takedown. Pulls up 4-1 with 1:10 to go, second period. As he goes to work with a crossface, looking for a cradle. Still working out along that right side, trying to get that crossface locked up. Drops down to a head lever.
Should have just about as many Wrestleback matches here as we had the first round of the day, probably in this neighborhood of 27, 29 matches. So just getting a good start in here in the Wrestleback matches.
Well, Clum having a hard time getting anything to work for a breakdown, so he's decided to let Esteban up to his feet. 4-2 the score, 25 seconds to go as Esteban drops down for a double leg attempt.
Young man from River Valley on mat number 2 with an 8-0 lead in his Wrestleback match at 126. Gilbert. Finish up Wrestlebacks on mat number 1 at 120. We have Jay Stetzer from GET Melmin. He takes Ivan Aguilar from Arcadia on in that match.
Well, Clum's decision to start in the neutral position is how we're going to see things kick off the third period. Clum leads by a score of 4-2.
This year, as we talked about earlier for Division II, some of the teams that we're used to seeing at this point, Belmont, Platteville, and Darlington Blackhawk, this year headed the other direction, headed down towards eventual sectional tournaments down at Evansville. So they get to go towards the south. Imagine Cuba City's going that way too.
Clum's going to pick up the takedown and go to work with a crossface again, 6-2, as we're almost halfway through the third period. 1:05 remains. Kind of looking around to see if there's any other area wrestlers standing mat side.
Not seeing many that look like they're coming up to date.
See too much, no.
We're going to go to 132 here, Wisconsin Dells Arcadia match. Still having the GET Arcadia match down on, that's tightened up now. It's 6-5 in favor of Stetzer from GET. done with our quarterfinals now, as we are. So now we're into Wrestleback action here. So our goal here after this number of bouts is to be where we are, we'll just call them semifinals on the championship side and semifinals on the 5th place side. Will basically gear us up for placement matches.
Well, Clum's going to give up the escape with 5 seconds to go, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. 6-3 the score, as Clum is the winner over Nicholas Esteban of Arcadia. Well, we'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors today. St. Joseph Equipment. Since 1948, they have been providing the agricultural industry with quality equipment for all seasons, serving Southwest and western Wisconsin as well, as well as southeast Minnesota, with all of your agricultural equipment needs. Located in Eota, Norwalk, Richland Center, and La Crosse, that's St. Joseph Equipment.
We're going to stay live here. I'm going to stay on mat 3 with Carl.
I see that.
Because we're going to have Eli Muckler coming out here from Richland Center, and he's going to take on the young athlete from Adams Friendship. And that would be, if I can find him here, James Kajawa.
Yes. Kajawa.
I think I pronounced that right. Does it look good to you?
Yes.
Thank you. And Kajawa has Jelenic in a lot of trouble right away. Or Muckler, excuse me, in a lot of trouble right away. And he gets the fall there in 36 seconds or 37 seconds. He gets the fall as Muckler's season will end. And at the mat number 1, we had a completion there too. But Eli Muckler's season will end there as the junior completes the year.
Well, before we take a break, we'll give a shout out to the Showen Company and the Marketplace, both of Gaze Mills. Call Jim Showen for all your excavating needs in the surrounding area. With decades of experience, Jim and his crew will take care of your job with expert precision care. Call 608-735-4929. And the Marketplace in Gaze Mills, where you will find quality Cenex petroleum products, fresh grocery items, and a snack shop for your convenience. And Top Dogs Wrestling Club. If you are looking for a proven winner in the wrestling world and want to learn from someone who has been there and done that, call Stetson Clary today and get signed up for a great learning experience. With practices in Richland Center and Soldiers Grove, they're at the Gymboree in Richland Center, Sundays at noon, all ages at noon. Tuesdays and Thursdays, youth at 6 and high school at 7. And Soldiers Grove at Star Karate, Sunday, all ages starting at 7, and Wednesdays, youth at 6 and high school at 7. So we'll take a quick break and come back with more action from the Richland Center High School after this.
That's that Ethan Bodendine.
Welcome back to Richland Center High School. We are jumping in at 145 pounds with Ethan Bodendine of Richland Center and Landon Windsor of Melman GET. Right now, Windsor has the early lead with a takedown, just 30 seconds or so into the first period. We got Kirk Lear checking out the other 2 mats, looking for other local talent. I don't know if we've got anything going on. Looks like Dodgeville and Adams Friendship. And
just came up with a pin there by Nakusa on mat number 2 at 132 pounds. As you say, then we have Adams Friendship against Black River Falls in another 132-pound bout down here. Still no score in that one.
Well, Bodendine is in trouble.
And he's in a lot of trouble down there.
Windsor locked up a near side cradle, took him over, and he will get the minute 22 pin time over Ethan Bodenstein of Richland Center at 145 pounds. So that will end his season.
That'll set up a match for Windsor from GET. He'll be taking on Baroka in the next round from Baroka. So now we're at 145 and 152 collectively as we're winding things down here and flipping our papers back and forth and trying to figure out where we're at.
See, until every time we go to take a break, maybe we'll keep it going on mat 3 and thank a few of our sponsors and see what happens after that. Well, we'd like to thank Torkelson Funeral Home. Todd Torkelson and his team members wish all the best to the Eagles, Falcons, and Cardinals and all the other area wrestlers at this year's postseason. We're there when you need us. That's the Torkelson Funeral Home, supporting the communities of Cashton, Ontario, Sparta, Tomah, and Necedah. Compassion, care, and respect during your time of loss. Call toll-free when needed at 800-338-0928. That's the Torkelson Funeral Home in Cashton.
2 pins by Adams Friendship there in Wrestleback matches at 145 and 152. As we're moving along quickly now.
We're going to stay down there. Looks like I've got Blaine Permer coming up at 160. I don't know if it'll be, yeah, he's right there behind the head table.
Yep, it says 160, ready to go.
Well, we'll go ahead and thank Tractor Central for all your John Deere equipment needs. Be sure to stop into the Westby store and talk to Taylor, Wayne, or any of the knowledgeable associates today. They are your premier John Deere dealer in the area with 10 sales, parts, and service covering 27 counties in Wisconsin. Contact the Westby store located on Highway 14 south of Westby or call 608-634-3141. And Triggers and Tackle and the Old Country Store. When it comes to the best gear for hunting and fishing, just stop in at Triggers and Tackle outside of Cashton. From your top-rated Matthews bows and accessories to all of your ammunition needs, plus all game hunting support. Located at 30057 State Highway 27 Cashton, or call 608-487-6076 today. Or head on out to Old Country Cheese for all your Munster cheese and other favorite selections. It's Old World cheese processing at its very best. Kelly is looking forward to serving you at Old Country Cheese at Old Town Cheese at S510 County Road D in Cashton. Call ahead and place your order at 608-654-5411. Well, we'll bring you 160-pound action. It is Blaine Permer of Viroqua, 21 and 19 junior. He is going to be wrestling Eddie Schwark from Wisconsin Dells, also a senior, I should say, at 12 and 14.
Just to bring you a slight update here, Gunnar Keenan was scheduled to come back out here for Wrestleback at 152. Wish the young man luck. He must be medical forfeiting out of that match because the GET wrestler's hand was raised there. So 152, Gunnar Keenan's season is over.
Well, 30 seconds in to this match. We are still scoreless. Both wrestlers still on their feet.
Move up to 160 here now in our Wrestleback action. Get a fall down here on mat number 1. That's at 132 is complete action down there.
Schwartz was in on a shot, but Blaine Permer was able to get his hips back, kind of come around to the side, lock up a cross-face cradle, and have a 109 pin time over Eddie Schwartz of Wisconsin Dells.
Well, good for him.
So he will punch his ticket a little further down the road into the consolation side at 160 pounds.
He'll take on the winner of the Black River Falls Dodgeville match that I believe that's going on here in mat number 2. Yep. The winner of who's ever in mat 2 here will take on Primer.
Yep. And also mat 2 will be our next area wrestler. I believe, no, we're 160. That's Richland Center down on mat 3.
Yeah, the Richland Center down there. That would be Mason Jelenic as he takes on the wrestler from Mauston. And that would be, loser is 63, Jaden Zimbauer from Mauston. Zimbauer gets the early takedown and a cradle right away, and he has Mason Jelenic in a lot of trouble. Keep watching that, bring you up to date. Still action here. 160 was one of our bigger weight classes. Now a flurry of activity there.
It's been a dogfight.
Yeah, and I'm going to see at least maybe. No, he's not going to give him the escape. 5-2 though. Oh, he did. He gave him the reversal.
He gave him a reversal.
Oh, okay. Well, 122 then. Mason Jelenic trailing 5-2, but now he's on top, and now it's his turn to see if he can work an armbar and get some back points. 145, 1 and 2 160 bouts going on here right now in Wrestleback action at Richland Center High School. Mason trying to wind in an armbar there. Fall down here on mat number 1 is the young man from Wisconsin Dells gets the fall. That was at 145. I don't know where I missed that one at. That can't be 145.
Yeah, we've got Anthony DiPietro coming up on mat 2, and he's facing an Aguilar from Arcadia. Still 5-2 to score, 30 seconds left to go with Jelenic and Zimbauer.
There's another pin down here on mat 152. That's in River Valley with a quick fall down there.
We have some updated
All right.
brackets. Thank you.
These look like these will be much better to work with because they're single sheets.
Are they?
Yeah, instead of the dual sheets. I like them a lot better. Still 5-2 there. Want me to pass them down?
Yeah. We'll go way down, apparently. I'll do my best. You got an extra one?
Sure.
I'm supposed to try and Superman these up behind me, so we'll see how that goes.
5-2 here as we're into the 45 seconds to go here as Mason Jelenic tries to work out from underneath at 160 pounds.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it feels glorious to stand up a little bit here.
Yeah, I don't blame you there, yeah. They go out of bounds there now. Zimbauer still up with that 5-2 lead over Mason Jelenic. There's a local match here in the middle mat at 170. That is DiPietro up 2-0 against Aguilar from Arcadia. 25 seconds to go in that period.
That's another conference rematch.
Yep.
Those boys have seen each other a number of times this year.
160 down here. We get a fall. That would be the Arcadia wrestler over Adams Friendship wrestler. So that was Lopez getting the fall down there over Stanley from Adams Friendship at 160. Jelenik now in danger of probably at least giving up 3 more back points. And with 30 seconds to go here in the second period, we'll probably be trailing, yes, 8-2 now. It is in that bout. We got down here on the other end. That's our 285-pound wrestler, isn't it, from Viroqua?
Yes, that's Owen Zom. Owen Zom of Viroqua and
Wright from Prairie du Chien.
yes.
Dylan Wright from Prairie du Chien. So we just received some new updates, and so now we'll be in better shape, well, at least as far as last names. Must be a time factor there, which we were under the impression we would run into a few of those. So now they decided to put the warm-ups back on and wait a hair for those to start. Jelenik giving up some more back points. Danger of getting pinned here with minute 30 to go in the match.
Well, DePietro just picked up 3 more near fall points. There's 45 seconds to go in period number 2. DePietro leads by a score of 10-0 over Martin Aguilar of Arcadia. Jelenik trying to fight off his back. He's got a long ways to go. Minute 10 left in that match.
Yep. Now DePietro scares that cradle again. Can at least get 2 out of it. So we have one local wrestler doing really fine here, and the other one is trying to stave off a fall. Definitely going to be hard. He's going to have a real turn of events to come back and get a win. And I guess when they say that, then they have the fall, and it's all over with. And at 160,
5-14 pin.
Yep, Mason Jelenik's season ends due to the fall.
Well, we'll turn our attention over to the DePietro Aguilar match on mat 2. DePietro leading by a score of 12-0 now as he goes to work from the bottom position to start the third period.
We'll let Carl watch that match, and I'll watch down on mat number 3. We're going to have Cole Brenninger coming out there, and he's going to be taking on Blake Brickle, the freshman from River Valley. So you'll be watching those 2 matches as mat 1 is still waiting on some downtime to restart. We'll keep an eye on that eventually too, because that's going to be, well, maybe they're going to switch matches there now. Thought they were going to bring our heavyweight up. I think they decided to hold off and go with somebody else.
Yeah, it looks like they've skipped that. That's going to be Joseph Bertling and Sullivan King.
Yep.
So Bertling from Nakusa Assumption and King of Black River Falls.
Renninger gets the first takedown down there. He now leads plus some near fall, so he leads 4-0. Updating your match there, 13-0 now, right?
13-0 looks like, I believe it was one of those 2 halves make a full Nelson. Got an extra point, and a reversal will stop the match unless it's in near fall criteria and a pin, because that would be tech fall. It's 13-0 as Aguilar puts the legs in. He's getting a little high. He's looking for a power half, get some near fall points with a tilt, but 47 seconds to go.
7-0 on the far end now in favor of Brenninger, about a minute to go. Peter got 40 seconds to go in his match. Like you said, all he really needs is that reversal and the match would be over, but
he's up to his feet. Aguilar tries to lock a cradle up. Pedro's tripoded up. He's going to come back down, kind of put his forehead on the mat.
Cole Brenninger gets the fall down there. He'll move on to the semifinals to go keep his season alive. Try to come back through that 5th place Wrestleback is his avenue right now.
So DePietro trying to hip in to stave off that throw attempt. He's not gonna, he'll get the escape. No break in contact.
Gonna get the win, that's the important part.
He's gonna get the win. He almost had the reversal at the end. Well, major decision it is, 13-0 over Martin Aguilar of Arcadia. So Anthony DePietro will keep climbing the ladder back to 4th place or better. And as we wait for some more local talent, we will thank Vernon Manor and Vernon Acres. Senior living at its best in Viroqua, the newest facility for senior care in Vernon County with expanded services to take care of today's aging population. For over 125 years, Vernon Manor has been providing exceptional services to its Vernon County residents. Contact Vernon County at 608-638-7262 or 637-5400 for more information. And also Vernon Communication Cooperative. Pick, play, and enjoy with Vernon Communications on-demand video at no extra cost. For faster broadband internet, call 608-634-3136. And the Vernon and Richland Electric Cooperatives, also along with Scenic River, your local touchstone cooperative serving Southwest Wisconsin and beyond with its economical electrical energy. Proud to support today's broadcast of high school wrestling, Vernon Electric and Richland Electric wish all the best to all the area wrestlers. Oh, we got one more. Let's do one more. Wrestleback Oil and Propane, located at 120 East Decker in Viroqua. Proud to support today's broadcast. Give Todd, Tina, Eric, or Ryan a call for all your fuel needs. 637-2200 for premium farm fuels, gasoline, heating oil, propane, and premium diesel from Wrestleback Oil and Propane. So we'll take a break in today's action. We're still in round 2, aren't we? No, this is round 3.
I guess you'd call it that, yep.
Kind of round 3. We're in the consolation rounds.
Consolation side of the back side there, which would be you're right, it'd be round 3 for those athletes involved with that, for some of them. We're getting set up for the semifinals for championship and 5th place matches.
Where is, I guess I can look to 182 pounds. We should see Aaron DePietro.
Yep, he should be getting on deck here pretty soon.
He's got a bye. He's going to face either Stanley from Adams Friendship or Rodriguez from Arcadia.
That's about going on right now in front of us here.
That's what we're kind of watching if I'd move the camera just slightly. So Aaron DePietro will take on the winner of this match. So that will be next round. We should see Owen Zom come up after his time restraints have been lifted. So we'll take a quick break, listen to the sultry sounds of Ken Manning, and come back after this.
20 going out here.
Welcome back to Richland Center High School. We've got 285-pound heavyweight match coming at you with Owen Zom of Viroqua and Dylan Wright of
Prairie du
Chien. Well, we'd like to thank Rob and Dr. Leanne Klum of the Viroqua Dental Center. Now with Invisalign for your dental care, it's the Viroqua Dental Center on the north side of Viroqua. For the utmost to-date dentistry care, it's Dr. Leanne Klum of the Viroqua Dental Center. Give them a call at 608-637-2655.
We just check out just for a little bit here yet, Carl, because they're still
they're still waiting.
Unless you want to read some more sponsors.
I'll read a few more sponsors.
There you go.
The Viroqua Wrestling Club. Best of luck to the Viroqua High School wrestlers as they complete throughout the WIAA tournament series. Support of today's broadcast comes through the Viroqua Wrestling Club as they like to wish co-head coaches Jared Getter and Rob Zuby and the staff and the wrestlers good luck through the state tournament run. Quality athletes to keep an eye on as they work their way through the state tournament trail. And WCCU, located in Richland Center, Viroqua, Reedsburg, Cashton, Lake Delton, Westby, and soon in Baraboo. Look for competitive loans or for the best return on your savings. Be sure to stop in and talk to any service member for fast, courteous help. And the Westby Wrestling Club. Best of luck to the Westby Wrestling team as they work their way through the 2023 Individual State Tournament Series. Proud to support the Westby Wrestling team. The Westby Wrestling Club would like to thank, I should say, support. Hopes that you're enjoying this broadcast. Wow, I was trying to move the camera a little bit and talk at the same time, and just like chewing bubble gum and walking, I can't do that either. Well, they want you to know that March 18th is the Youth Regional Qualifier once again in Westby. So if you've got any youth wrestling coming up, that qualifier is March 18th. As long as you can hear everybody screaming, let's move the camera over. It's not anybody local, but it's 2-4 in the second period. With a minute to go, we've got a young man from Lodi at 220 pounds.
No, this is Wisconsin Dells.
Dells.
Garbaz against Pickcorn from Dodgeville. Right now it is 4-2. I got my papers all spread out all over the place and can't hit it. There's a fall, though. A young man from Wisconsin Dells. That would be Spencer Garbaza. You're going to get his name later here.
Zoom tight.
He gets the fall for Wisconsin Dells, and he moves into the semifinals for the 5th place match. Now we're going to swing down there. Finally, we get our Owen Zom match going. You can have that one, Carl.
All right, well, we've got Prairie du Chine's Dylan Wright, a junior at 14 and 17. He's facing off against another junior in Owen Zom. Owen Zom is 5-6 on the year. He's a new recruit to the sport, just coming in here just a few weeks away from his last basketball game that he played. So a big, strong kid. He's just green with some of his moves. He doesn't quite have the confidence, but he's very intimidating to look at, which is partially a factor when it comes to wrestling, whether people want to admit that or not. There's quite a few matches every day that get won or lost before they even shake hands.
You better believe it. Nothing else make them scared before they step on the match.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about that with a friend, and he was saying how, can you imagine sitting across the mat looking to see that you were going to have to wrestle Chris Taylor? Oh, tough move there for Zom.
Yeah, he's got the head throw by Dylan Wright, and that's going to end Owen Zom's season. He'll end respectively at 5-7, which you can't take that away from new to the sport. So Dylan Wright will continue on. Owen Zom's day ends with that loss. Minute 26 pin time for Dylan Wright.
Boy, and they jumped right away on us, Carl, and they went into the Wrestlebacks at 6 down here. We already have a pin down there by Kosman from Prairie du Chine. And we have a semi-final championship here with Håkam Peterson as he's taking on Koss from GET. And down here, we're going to swing to mat 1, which you're already on. And that's going to be Ethan Haiti in the other semifinal. He's going to take on a real tough opponent, Levi Neff. Know his dad real well, Scott Ness, a longtime official. And he says after Levi graduates this year, he's going to put that whistle back on for earnest. So that's going to be good for the sport of wrestling, too. But this should be a barn burner down here. 2 well-built wrestlers and both experienced wrestlers. 0-0, 30 seconds into the match. The other Wrestleback, no, that's going to be another championship match down there on the other end, and that'll be Charlie Might taking the mat down there, and he takes on another Lodi wrestler, and that would be Drew Lochner. So we're into the semifinals now, my friend, and away we go.
Well, between Ness and Haiti, they have 77 wins and 14 losses between the two of them. So it's going to be quite a match.
Yep. So far, 1 minute in, no score, but that's not for lack of action, as they've both been feeling each other out and going for it fairly intensely. And there, the young man, the young freshman, who just continues to impress people, comes up with another fall. That 1-3 punch that Dodgeville's got in these first 3 weight classes is very impressive. Last year we saw him punch that same ticket all the way to the state finals and have 2 state champions. Is it going to be 3 this year?
It very well could be. I know he forewent the first part of the season for some Olympic trial stuff.
That plus talked to one of his coaches, and he just was having a little bit of issues with a knee that he was trying. Oh, nice shot by Haiti. We better switch back there. In deep on a single leg. Can he come up with it? Time is going to be of consideration here. Neston and both wrestlers are really long and lean for 6-pounders, Carl.
Yeah.
On the other end, we still have Mike in his match, 4-2 in that. Young man from Lodi trailing down there as we end our first period against Haiti and Ness, 0-0. Ness gets a choice. He defers. Haiti chooses down. Up to 113 in our center mat. And that is the other semifinal, and that is against Blade Wallner from Adams Friendship as he takes on Nick Earlson from Wisconsin Dells. So quickly moving into the semifinals action here, both championship and Wrestleback matches going on at the same time. Well, what happened with the other Wrestleback match? Maybe that's going to come on down here at mat number 1. We're definitely into 13 championship on the other 2 matches. Still no score. Ness doing a fine job riding on Haiti. It's got him broke down semi, but similar of what you expect out of Lodi wrestlers. Leg riding or hard crossface, looking for that crossface crossface cradle that they like so much. Haiti doing a nice job of sitting down. Now he's got the leg out. Now he's got to put some elevation to that, but Ness does a nice job of scrambling back to it and back in control. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Haiti came close to getting out there. Now scrambling hard. Got a kick. A nice job. He scored the reversal. Not sure if now he's in danger. Nice job. There's some really smart wrestling there, Carl. He knew he was in trouble, and he just powered in, and I'll be a little bit honest, trying to drove him off the mat, but that's what's just trying to regain control, right?
Yep. Look good from here.
Look good from here, too. He maintained control.
And he got a little excited. He's going to get cautioned on it.
Yeah, somebody moved a little early, and that would have been Haiti. 40 seconds to go here. He has that 2-0 lead. Now it's Ness trying to come to his feet. Can Haiti break him back down? He did a nice job of tripping him down and staying away from the locked hands. 25 now. 25 to go in this second period. 2-0 lead by Ethan Haiti. Really could have used those back points over there, but Ness did a nice job of scrambling out of that. As Carl alluded earlier, both these young gentlemen, actually though, Levi's a senior here. Impressive for a senior to be at 106. But if you saw his dad, he's kind of a short, powerful young man, and his mother's not all that big either. Scott Ness, longtime official, state tournament experience, plus been in the working tables down there, both the team state and individual state for, boy, I'd hazard a guess for how many years that's been. Ness chooses his feet here, though. An interesting choice here for the third period. Feels he can take Haiti down, but As we saw that first period was, oh, nice fireman's carry there. Have you ever seen Haiti do a fireman's carry? Or a Kelly takedown, either one.
Yeah.
That is just the stalwart effect of North Crawford / Haiti wrestling.
Yes. Definitely some ties there.
Definitely some ties. Beautiful move. Now Ethan's got a nice 4-0 lead. As we check our other matches, we do have a final down there at 113.
Got a tech fall with Dodgeville over Lodi.
That was your defending state champion, Charlie Might, now up at 113 pounds. Tech fall down there, as he said. So that'll move the young man from Lodi down in the Wrestleback there. Got to get that in the right spot. Less than a minute to go here now. Levi Ness needs to come out from underneath if he wants to get back in this match. And it's now a scramble here. Not a whole lot of ability for either wrestler to advance himself. Nice scramble by Ethan Haiti to maintain control. Now we're down to the last 25 seconds here. Ethan Haiti, this is definitely, if you punch your ticket into the finals, you are definitely going to Wisconsin Dells next week, because the worst you can do is third. So this would be a chance for Richland Center to get their first athlete committed to that Dells sectional tournament. And this is a big win here for Ethan Haiti if he can keep this up. Checking our other matches, we got a burner in the middle there too. And then we have another consolation match going on down there. And we're going to stick here and we're going to congratulate Ethan Haiti as he's going to win this 4-0, and he's going to move to the championship match. And that will be a tall task as he's going to have to take on Hockham Peterson tonight, the fine freshman from Dodgeville. Congratulations, Ethan Haiti.
Well, as I thank a few of our sponsors, I'll bring you over and you can watch the action. There's a minute 30 to go. 4-2 is the score. Adams Friendships, Blade Wallner is leading Nick Ursland of Wisconsin Dells. So we'd like to thank the Westby Co-op Creamery located in downtown Westby. Produce award-winning cottage cheese curds, as well as many other dairy products. Farmer owned and operated for over 115 years. Since 1903, Westby Co-op Creamery has been producing your favorite quality dairy products.
Real tight match here, as Carl alluded to. These two just wrestled last week at their conference tournament. 4-2 in favor of the young man from Adams Friendship. Oh, a nice lateral throw there. Can he spin around behind? It still has a single leg in. Does Wallner from Adams Friendship. Can Ursland get his leg out of there? Ursland, a nice junior with only one loss on the year, but he's got a scramble here as he's behind now, 4-2 in this bout. Wrestleback action down at mat number 1 at 106. Ursland, not a bad senior at 113 with a 28 or 29-8 record. Like we said, Nick Ursland, only one loss on the year, and he's got 30 seconds to go. He's got to get in there. Can't keep giving up that leg, Carl, if you want to get a takedown.
No.
$19 seconds to go here in this match. And Nick Ursland's real close here if he doesn't get going to get his second loss on the year.
So Santos is up right after this match.
Driving in. A penalty for stalling. Oh, I thought he blew him out of bounds. 6 seconds to go. Ursland down 4-3. He's either got to get that stalling call on him or he's got to get the takedown. If you're Wallner, you really don't want to back up, and you definitely don't want to back up out of bounds. Oh, wow. Nope. Good call there by the ref. There was no takedown there. And the young man from Adams Friendship is going to punch his ticket into the finals, and Ursuline's going to have to do some work to maintain that trip over to his home school for next weekend.
Well, before Santos's match, we'd like to thank Western Wisconsin Technical College. It's all about the essential experience that Western Technical College can bring you to their students. They offer 43 programs that lead to an Associates of Applied Science degree. Looking for a fresh start in today's uncertain economic climate? Be sure to contact Western Technical College and see what they have to offer when it comes to career planning resources. Give them a call at 1-800-322-9982. So we'll have Kurt take it away with, this is Santos.
Yeah, this is that 130-pound Wrestleback action as we have
113-pound,
yeah. Rolando Santos taking on from GET, that's Perney, one of the better wrestlers from their program, Coda Perney, a freshman. Nice shot by Santos, but Perney does a nice job of a snap down and spin behind, and he'll get the first takedown of the match. Wrestleback action on both the end mats at 106 and 113. So basically right now we're in Wrestleback action on all three mats. Should be resuming semifinal action here shortly. Looking for Reed Spurley, the fine junior from Dodgeville, coming on the mat. We look here, oh, nice. Santos got caught in a banana split there, and he's in danger. He's going to give up 2 at least for the near fall. Someone's got the legs tied up. You've got to be careful when they, you don't want to be leaning towards your back, and he's going to go there again if he's not careful. But now he might come out of that with a headlock if he can hold it, and he does. And if he can pull that back, it looks to me like he held it there long enough. So he came back and a fine move there with that hip ice, and he got Perney in a lot of trouble. Now it's 4-4 in this match. The other two matches going on, still some time left in them. Santos, you don't want to give that up, but 10 seconds to go. He's going to give up a reversal to Perney. These two came out of the same side of the bracket. Rolando, a senior, needs to get it going here with a 6-4 score, though. He did a nice job in this period. He's been in the match so far. This here in the consolation side now, as we talked earlier, this is win or go home time for all these athletes now. You got to get into that 5th place match to still keep your season alive. The fall down there on mat number 3, and that would be the young man from Nakusa securing that, and he'll move on to the 5th place match. That might make room for us to, we've got a blood time break here. That might bring us back to a championship match down there, but no, it looks like 120. Well, that is championship down there. Go ahead and go get a few sponsors if you can.
Well, we'd like to thank the Zip Stop with 6 convenient locations in the surrounding area: Westby, Genoa, Kendall, Lafarge, Ontario, and Wanawak. They have take and bake pizzas from the Westby and Lafarge and Genoa stores. Delicious hot and ready food, plus perfectly seasoned roasted chicken and crispy fried snacks prepared just for you. And of course, Western Wisconsin Video Productions would like to thank all of the sponsors for this state tournament series, and good luck to all the teams and individuals that this wrestling season begins to wind down. Western Wisconsin Video Productions hopes that you are enjoying today's special high school wrestling feature.
Back to action here now. 6-4 score. Perney still out in front as we're 20 seconds into the second period, excuse me, as we got the blood cleaned up now. Now an escape by Santos. Now tightens it back up, 6-5. final down there at 106 in a Wrestleback action. That would be, as Perney gets another takedown. Santos wants to roll out of that and not give back points. 8-5, another nice takedown by him. 14-2 was your final down there for the young man from Black River Falls. We don't get to call that very often as far as winning, but he wins there and moves into the 5th place match for Black River Falls.
Perney able to stay with that roll through. He still leads 8-5, 45 seconds left to go.
Yep. Other championship match down there on semifinal at 120. That's Drake Casada taking on Mason Hurd in the 125-pound semifinal bout.
Oh.
We're going to have Reed Spurley in the other action here. Now if, oh, wow. I bet you it's going to be illegal headlock then.
Yep, didn't have the arm.
Didn't have an arm. I was just about to say that Perney could be in a lot of trouble there, but we couldn't see what the headlock was, and it turns out it wasn't a legal headlock. Reed Spurley now takes action here down on mat number 1. So we got semifinals in 120 on both ends, and then we have this Wrestleback action here with Rolando Santos in now a 10 seconds here left in the second period, trailing 9-5 as we're going to go into the third period, and he's going to have that deficit to overcome. Semi-final action in what we'll call the placement rounds here. Championship side, it's pretty self-evident to you. You win, you're going to the Dells. Consolation side, if you lose, you're done for the day and done for the season, unless your team qualifies. And right now, those two teams still hanging out in front, and this was the battle we expected to see, Carl. 2.5 points separating Lodi still out in front and Prairie du Chien in second.
And quite a jump between second and third.
Yeah.
144 for Prairie and 107.5 for Melman GET.
Yep. Somewhat surprising to see Dodge, River Valley.
We had a defensive pin.
Wow, that's impressive.
Boston over Prairie.
That Drake Gazda is a tough young man, though. I remember him from last year. He made some noise at sectional tournament last year. He has a second seed coming in here today, so that's good. Pin there for him. So that put the Prairie wrestler in the Wrestlebacks. Zada, he'll be wrestling over in the Dells again. Looking here now is you see Spurley's increased, Perney has increased his lead and now is going to score again. And now the score is 12-5 with about 1:05 to go here in the second period. Pretty good match down here between Reed Spurley and the young man from Neilsville. That would be, Sawyer Ostrom. That's only a sophomore, and he's given the state champion pretty good run for his money, 6-2 down there. Perney now appears to be fairly in control here with 40 seconds to go with a 12-5 lead. Then we look down at the other end. We're going to get into, I believe that could be championship action down there. Yeah, one of the few strong wrestlers from Arcadia coming in here with a first seed, Hunter Fitzpatrick, as he takes on the upset winner we saw. Well, I will call him upset winner because that was quite a match between Evan Clary, who has some ties to Richland County from the Clary family there, beat Noah Johnson in that quarterfinal action. But right now it's Fitzpatrick from Arcadia out in front there.
Well, he's got to watch. He almost ended up on his back. Defensive pin here, too, but came around with a headlock.
Now he's got Santos in a lot of trouble. The Santos season is about to end here as Perney is going to win this match. It's just a matter of what the final score is in 15-5. Good season, though, for Rolando Santos from Richland Center.
Well, we'll look for more local area wrestlers after we take a break and get a few words from our awesome sponsors. So we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to semifinal action at the D2 regional tournament in Richland Center. We have Jackson Blaken of Melman GET and Ethan Dobbs of Viroqua. We'd like to say thank you to the Bethel Home and Services and their foundation, located at 614 South Rock Avenue in Viroqua. Call 608-637-2171 to learn about the many opportunities for residents, volunteers, donors, and employees at Bethel Home and Services. Well, we'll have Kirk Lear take the play-by-play.
No shortage of familiarity of these two young men, right, Carl?
Yes, they've faced off a few times.
So far, you said Blaken from Jackson. Blaken so far has had the advantage over Ethan Dobbs, but Ethan Dobbs, probably one of the considered leaders from the Viroqua squad, as we have a pin here on mat number 2. Young man from Prairie du Chien moving on to the finals against Boston. As soon as they switch away, always something happens. But now it's in Dobbs' favor. As he turned that around, it looked like Blaken was in charge there. Now they scramble some more. It's a matter of who can get on top. But Dobbs has the early lead, 2-0 in this bout. Needs to get his hips back up, Carl. Nice job of getting his hips back up, but a pretty good scramble. Watch his knee. And he was able to kick it out of there. But Blaken still has a hold of it. Now Ethan's got it back more in a control position. Some nice scrambling there. These are two gentlemen you can see know how to do some of that college spaghetti wrestling. But just as we say that, Blaken does a nice job of spinning through that move, and he's got on the board and tied it up 2-2 with 35 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yeah, a lot of funky scrambling.
Yep. Boy, they're real close there, and he did catch him, and that was rightfully so. And Dobbs takes advantage of that, plus
a locked hands.
You got the locked hands there for the one.
5-2.
Yep, and now he got a reversal out of it, too. And they catch the score up now. 10 seconds to go. Come on, hang on here now, Ethan. Want to finish this period out. Oh, bad scramble there. Bad scramble, and he scrambled through it. It's going to be interesting if he gives. I agree with that. He's going to give him one. 1 second to go, 5-3. Almost good to get one there instead of what it was about to happen.
Yeah, I'd rather give up one than two.
Yeah, he was running out of real estate, and he was running out of top position. Good job, though, by Ethan. Take into the second period a 5-3 lead. He's going to defer. Blaken is going to choose down. As Carl said earlier, and he's watched them several times, these two young men have battled throughout the year here. And maybe it's Ethan's turn to turn it around.
Yeah, anything happens once you hit regionals. You never count anybody out. And you surely don't want to count any chickens.
There you go.
No chicken counting today.
No chicken counting is right. Ethan's doing a nice job of riding, but at the same time, so is Blaken doing a nice job. He's still got that arm behind his back, but he's in a lot of trouble here unless he can hip out of it. Nice job by Ethan. That was like, man, there for a second, the crowd was even cheering from GET. They wanted the two reversal. And now it's Ethan's got back in the advantage position. He's trying to drive an arm bar over.
I was just getting ready to say that he had the old Brush Hollow chicken wing locked up and had a wrist and was going to run that over.
He called it potentially dangerous, didn't he?
Yeah, it looked more like a real chicken wing than it.
Yeah, it turned into that. They're both described the same way, but a lot of times they don't call it a chicken wing until it becomes illegal.
Yeah.
Or potentially dangerous, one or the other.
Or you were coached by Ken Deaver.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's another option. Again, Ethan tonight.
There's just a lot of. I find myself twisting and turning as I sit here and watch. I'm not even paying attention to the camera.
I think this time, unless they're going to turn it back around.
And they're going to lose their two supporting points.
I think he's going to give
this one out.
Lakin 2 near fall, and then
Dobbs
got 2 reversal, but I don't know if he got any back points out of it. So everybody's agreeing that the score is right, and we're going to go with 7-7 here, and Ethan's still going to be on top. 42 seconds to go here in this period. Championship bout at 1:30 going on in the center match. We got Wrestleback down here with a real good wrestler from Dodgeville on mat 1 at 126. But we're going to stay here with Ethan as he's trying to ride these last 30 seconds out here and stay in control.
He cannot afford to give up any stalling warnings or points with as close a match as we've got here, 7-7 with 18 seconds to go in the second period. It's stalling points and warnings like that can
I don't think anybody's really been stalling. I think he's going to maybe give up the escape there. They just, you and I talk about that. And a nice sit out by blocking and at least got on the board and is going to take the lead. Out of bounds again, 2 seconds to go. 8-7 though now in favor of blocking. At the fine sophomore Noah Radke out here, and he's taking on the other Koenig, Ryder Koenig. Ethan gets to be down here in the third period. Just a matter here with these two gentlemen is who gets their hips on top, and you really can't count their hips are going to stay on top for very long.
No, the two of them have somersaulted and barrel rolled their way across the mat several times.
Oh yeah, by far.
And great job on the official for not calling anything too quick.
Yep, he's been riding this horse along and seeing who's going to come out on top, and nice leg ride there, but now he's trying to come with a power half against Ethan. But actually, this is kind of the position so far with these two athletes. I'd say right now, Ethan's working to the advantage.
Yes, he's going to.
Because he's coming out the backside.
He's going to pop out the back door.
Well, we got a final down here at 126. Now he's got to be careful. He doesn't. And he's going to get 2.
3. Now he's going to be down by. He's going to be down by 3? 2. Down by 2.
Gave up 2 near fall.
I think he's holding 3.
Yeah, he could be. But now this is his chance to come back.
2 and 2. He's going to still be ahead by 1. 10-9.
10-9 in favor. Wow, that was quick.
And the stalling. That hopefully doesn't come back and bite him. He's got 30 seconds to stay in control. He can't give up.
Well, now it's Ethan coming in with his power half. Can he get it over far enough to get a count on it?
As long as he doesn't let that go.
I think it's got to be run out of time, though. That was close there. Could have went either way. I don't know if Ethan realizes right now that he's behind.
He's ahead. No.
He's behind.
He's behind by 1.
Yeah. And he's going to lose it by that 1. I think you said that's how the last couple came out. By 1 point. Great match by both athletes there. 10-9. Going to be in favor of blocking again.
Well, he's still alive on the consolation side.
Yep, he's still alive. Yep. So we talked about earlier, this is a qualifying tournament.
Yep.
And so you just got to, his big match will be this next one. You got to win it.
Yep.
If he wins that one, he's guaranteed to go over the Dells.
Well, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank Advanced Pump and Well Solutions, located at 278 West Court Street in Richland Center. The number to call is 649-4488. Good luck to the Richland Center Hornets, the Riverdale Chieftains, and Ithaca Weston, and all area wrestlers. And also, the Buzzy's Home Furniture. From rocker recliners, table sets, sectionals, and beds, it's Buzzy's Home Furniture in downtown Viroqua. Give them a call at 608-637-3661.
Put it on mat 2 for right now, as long as we're still covered. We'll finish the last of Radke's match here while you read some more sponsors.
Well, certainly.
Noah Radke from River Valley in a tight 2-2 match as you watch. And Carl reads some more sponsors.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're gonna go down here to mat 1 though, sorry.
We got Vinny Klum. It's a good thing somebody's paying attention.
Yep.
138-pound Vinny Klum is going to wrestle the young man from Wisconsin Dells.
That would be Sampson from Wisconsin, Luke Sampson from Wisconsin Dells. 32, we got Consolation on the other end. Right now it's Sampson coming in for a single leg on Vinny. Still going to go to sudden victory there in that semifinal match in the middle mat between Radke and Koenig, the other Koenig. We have our Koenig with, gives up a double leg takedown there, does Vinny. So now he trails 2-0 in his match. About 1:15 to go in the first period. Hard not to watch that semifinal going on there in mat 2, but I'll let you watch it, Carl. First takedown there in that semifinal bout wins the match. .45 seconds to go here in the first period. Vinny's trailing in his Wrestleback match, or we'll say 5th place chance here. Winner here in these consolation matches is going for 5th place and still a shot to get to Wisconsin Dells. Lose and you go home at this point. So Vinny's got to turn it up here with about 28 seconds to go in the first period and get himself on the board.
We're down to 15 seconds to go with the Radke-Koenig match. It's still tied at 2 apiece. They're still fighting for a takedown.
We might see our first 30-second shot of goals here for the day. Down the other end there's a fall down there at 138. That's in championship action. That is Bronig against Koss from GET. So pin down there. 3 seconds to go in Vinny's first period.
Now we're into
30-second goes in your middle mat, right?
Yep. You got Koenig down, Radke riding top.
Wrestle the whole 30 seconds here in case, unless somebody secures a fall or something other weird. But right now, it's whoever scores the most points in each 30-second goal. Gonna go start on our feet here in Vinny's second period action. Now it's Vinny's turn. He needs to get a takedown here and get himself back in this match. Championship action going on now. Boy, you jumped up to 45 down there. Now a nice front headlock here by Vinny if he can make some action with it and get a spin by. Trying all now. That was a good counter there by Sampson. He just, as they always say, when you feel pressure, Carl, sometimes the best reaction is just to drive into it. And he drove into it. Now he's got Vinny in a lot of trouble, and that's going to be it. Well, nice season by Vinny, but good move there by Sampson as he just drove it, powered in on that front headlock of Vinny's and put him right to his back and pinned him. So we're going to switch to that camera to this sudden victory score here and watch the end of that as long as it keeps going on.
So Koenig was able to get an escape. He leads going into the second 30-second period by a score of 3-2 as he rides control.
So we got Radke and Radke going on here too. We got Radke at 45 and Radke at 132 in mat 1 and 2. So the two brothers from River Valley see what they can get going here. We'll stick with, like Carl said, with this semifinal action here at 132 in the middle mat. And I'll watch the other one for you.
Well, Radke has to get an escape to keep going with these 30-second periods. He's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to get the escape just before time expired. So we're going to go to ultimate tiebreaker, sudden death. So first, I believe the choice goes to the wrestler with the first takedown, correct?
First point scored.
First point scored.
Yep. So if you're remembering right, that was maybe
I'm not sure.
Noah Radke.
Yep. Well, it's Koenig. Koenig's going to have his choice. So he wants either top or down. That's what the ref is asking him right now. So he's going to go down. If Radke can ride him out, he wins. Turn him, ride him out. He just can't let him up.
We're struggling a little bit here with the electronics.
His first double overtime match today.
This is the first ultimate tiebreaker we've had today. And I don't know if we've even had any of them go to the ultimate tiebreaker, so you're right.
We really haven't had too many overtime matches in general. That I am one or two.
Yeah, I don't think we've had many, like you say, go to the sudden victory. This is when you really feel for the scorekeeper. You got a really hot contested match here, and they're struggling to get something to work right with the electronics.
Yep.
We got all these gurus down here from all different schools.
Oh, yeah, we got Richland Center, we got GET, we got River Valley.
Yeah. I think that's the now we're going to the big dog from the head table.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Das Guru down here to figure out what's up.
This young Haiti girl running the clock, and she's pretty good at that. But we got our tournament computer director coming down now. Well, you could read another sponsor for a second while we're killing some time.
Could. Right now, we've just got almost a close-up on Wayne Keenan standing on the center of mat, too. So
yeah, that's kind of scary. You sure we should be? No.
People need a distraction. So let's talk about, well, as long as there's Keenan out there, we could talk about pork.
There you go.
Solar Meats. You can find pork down there, located in Gaze Mills, and they are proud to sponsor this special broadcast. And they are co-sponsoring with Campbell's Mobile. Solar Meats retail is now in full swing, open weekdays until 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 to noon. Fresh, local, homegrown beef right there at Solar Meats. And the Cashton Farm Supply offering full line of organic farm feed and fertilizers, approved for organic use. Give them a call at 654-5123. Well, we'll get wrestled away.
Yep.
Koenig quick to his feet. Radke able to get down on a single, and they're going to be quick to call these stalemates to try and give each wrestler equal opportunity to advance.
You ride him out, you win. You escape, you win. It's fairly straightforward. Not a lot of stalling potentially going to be called here.
Radke going right to a front head, but if they go out of bounds, Radke trying to get him back over.
Just can't let go. He did.
Yep. So Radke rides him out. He's got to be careful with the celebrations.
Yeah. Big match for the young man. He was the #1 seed coming in, though.
Yeah.
Ends up 4-3 in favor of Radke as he gets the extra point for the ride out.
We'll say a quick thank you to the Cashton School District, along with the Cashton Wrestling Club supporting today's tournament action. And I believe that's going to give us a little break in some of the local action. So we'll get a few commercials in from Ken Manning and come back with more wrestling action at Richland Center after this.